Very nice. And then sit the trot. And if you feel him back off at all when you sit the trot, then rise again. But he didn't. That's super. Good boy. Oh, I just thought of someone for him, actually. I'll talk to you about it later on. Wonderful. Wonderful. Very good. Very good. Now in this case, you can keep your hands a little bit closer to his neck. Don't get too high with the hand. I never say that in the snaffle, but in the double, you want to lower your rein carriage just a little bit. Excellent. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lower your hands just a hair. Good. Good. Ride those half passes a couple more times. Keep a little bit the idea that the inner hind leg has to keep pressing forward toward the short side of the arena or toward the letter toward which you're riding. That he maintains a little bit more push behind the saddle. That's very good. Now pushing in this direction. Inner leg once. Just feel in with your inner leg and say, keep pushing that way. Yeah, yeah. So the inside hind leg really presses off the ground toward the goal. Do that half pass one more time to the right. The job of your inner leg then to sometimes bring the inside hind with. And press him right leg and say, get over. Yeah, yeah. It keeps the bend, your inner leg, but at the same time it can say, hey, come with the right hind. Yeah, exactly. Very good. Very good. One more medium trot, and then you can give him a short break again. Nice. You have to do that one more time. I'm sorry. Keep your hands a little bit lower. It looks like you're trying to hold him up when you do the medium. Sit him up. Gather the horse behind the saddle and sit him up toward his pole. Hands down. Hands down. Yeah. There. Really nice. Okay, let him walk for a minute. Will he go in a snaffle?
Yeah, really will.
I had a para rider ask me just yesterday for a horse. He's that kind, or? I mean, he won't take advantage of somebody.
Yeah. He'll look at stuff every once in a while.
Uh-huh. This girl can ride.
He's not like...
This girl can ride. Like she can, okay. Okay, but she can really ride. She's had a smaller horse in the past. She only has one arm. She rides one-handed incredibly beautifully. I mean...
No, he's really good, but like... If you put somebody on the center of his horse, he might look at that and like walk sideways away from it, or...
She's a very confident rider and has done some top-level competitions for the paras. Okay. Remind me at lunchtime and I'll send her a message. I'll just put the two of you in contact. That could work. And I don't know what her situation is at the moment, but we can talk about it at lunch as far as money goes and stuff like that. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Same thing. He never took advantage of anybody as far as being that. And he
Mm-hmm. This girl's a good rider. I mean, you'd be shocked. She really, literally only has one arm. The other one, I think, is gone from here down. But she can sit on a horse and ride. She does a really good job. Okay. Mm-hmm. Can you show me some of his canter work now? Nice. That's good riding, Maria. That's very good riding. I want your other gray horse to go like this. That's the plan. Nice. Good. 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 He could stay a hair rounder through his accelerations. Practice that on this one so that you can put it on the other gray one. That you keep him a little bit more through the pole and not cantering up and out of his pole. And it's nice to have a horse up in front and slightly in front of the vertical, but he almost uses that against you. In the acceleration, you lose a bit of connection. So keep him slightly rounder. That's better. And a quieter neck now, quieter neck. So we get a real feeling of stability in the frame, real quietness, a steadiness, that he's not swinging his neck around in the corners or swinging his neck around when he accelerates. Steady, steady, steady. Yeah, good. Nice transition. So, very good. Steady neck. Change rein and ride counter canter and keep the neck that steady. And ride a little bit of renvers in counter canter. It's always nice to have a horse to practice on. Good. Oh, very good. Yeah, he loses a little bit of impulsion there. You can keep him more in front of your seat on the short side. Just press your seat into him a little bit there. That's the way. Excellent. Okay, and a flying change. Nice. And again, a couple more accelerations on this hand, but into the bridle, not out of the bridle, into the bridle. Yeah. Good. Change rein and counter canter. And again, the counter canter also has to be done into this connection. So you don't want that he's pulling himself up and out of the bridle. You want that he keeps pushing right hind leg toward the left side of the bit a little bit. Pushing right hind leg. Yeah, good. Good. Excellent. And a change. Okay, go ahead and show me his changes now. And keep him together like that. I like how much you put this horse together. He really lets you in, doesn't he? He's like, go ahead and ride me. I love that in a horse. Good. There's just a tick too much rein in the changes on this horse. I would slow it down and just do 2 changes on each long side and really pay attention to your parallel aids. So keep your right rein in this change. Right rein, good. Now keep your left rein. See, he wants to land with his nose in the new direction. He should land the change with his neck perfectly straight. So keep him on the right rein here. Keep a slight right flexion. Now keep a slight left flexion. That was better. So you really get him on the outside rein on the landing of the change so that he stays dead straight. Here you keep your right rein. Keep your right rein. Don't let him switch his neck. Good. Now keep your left rein. Oh! Again, perfect practice makes perfect. So when you're riding even a horse that's as made as this one, pay attention to your parallel aids. Right rein. Now he's straight in the body. Now the landing is straight. Yes, ma'am. That's fine. You can have a break anytime. Excellent. Good boy. I donated a horse last year to Vincent Ramos, or actually it was this year. Vincent Ramos is a big therapeutic riding center in the Wellington area, and they leased the horse to a para. So I got the tax deduction for the horse, for the full amount. You have to ask for it over 3 years. You can't get it all in 1 year. But if you need any kind of tax credit, that's another way to get a good horse in the hands of a para rider. You only have to prove the horse's value, which is not hard to do, I think, in his case. And it wasn't hard for me either because I had the horse insured for a certain sum, and I had a para rider who really wanted him, but she couldn't pay me for him, and it was the perfect match. So I donated the horse. I get the tax deductible credit, and she gets the horse because she leases it from them. It's one way to get the para riders in this country better mounted. That's an option. And if you don't need a tax credit, then you talk to someone who does. So show me a little bit of pirouette work then. I believe you on the changes. I know that he does all of them. I've seen it on video. He looks totally uncomplicated in the changes. But when you ride him, use him as a school horse for yourself and make sure that you give really correct aids. The pirouette? Okay. Well, good. We'll have something to work on. He's not perfect after all. Do the easier one first. Always start with confidence building. It's not so bad. Not so bad. Are you riding this one tomorrow as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Change rein and show me the one to the right. Yeah, I can see that. Just change rein and show me the one to the right. And just let me look at it, and then I'll know where to start tomorrow. Okay, also not so bad. Okay, and walk. I'm not really sure that those have to be corrected on them. If you want to work on them tomorrow, we will. Yeah, okay. Then why don't we leave that till tomorrow if you think he's getting tired, because there's no point in taking a tired horse and drilling pirouettes on him. That doesn't make sense at all. Okay, well, that's what we'll do with him tomorrow. Take his age into consideration. Neat horse. I like him. That's good.